I'm recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're always.
Well, that's... I'll take your pick on that.
I'll take my mic home with me.
Wow.
Welcome to Hootin and Hollerin. My name is Matt. This is episode number 5, numero 5, as they say. So this is exciting. First 4 episodes have been great. Thanks to you and you. They can't see if I pointed that one.
No.
But yeah.
Thoughts there, though.
Yeah, there it is. As always, across from me, we've got Eric Nix.
What it do, baby?
The Iceman Paul Wall.
It's the Iceman.
Regret that. Welcome to Hootin' and Hollerin. But can't reset that. Drake Pittman at my 1:30ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Shane
Okay.
Murray to my
Okay.
3 o'clock.
Hola.
And then behind the cameras with a microphone now,
Oh.
Joey Presley, the audio and the visual guy.
Did we do that?
And we know he's got buttons.
Wait,
that
here
make
it comes. Here it
noises.
comes. We're going to hear his voice for the first time ever.
Hello.
Gosh, that's been worth the wait.
Oh,
We teased that for so long,
I got
and
chills.
we delivered.
I got chills.
If you could only see him,
I hit
that's
the
going to take
Paul
another
Wall, and that's what we
5
get.
episodes to get a camera on Joey, I think. But when we
Yeah.
do, it'll be like a security. I could give him that. I could give you Google Nest security camera footage.
He just got
would be
CCTV on him sometimes.
yeah,
That'd be nice.
I like that.
I like. Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's mysterious.
he probably won't see because the lights are shining right in the camera, so that's
So
going
it
to
just,
just
also
blow
it
it
just
out.
be dark back there.
That's
Yeah,
also a good
Yeah.
point.
that won't work.
Was that an intentional Paul Wall, or did it just happen?
I like to say it sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The Iceman,
Yeah, I got you.
Paul Wall.
Close your mouth.
Houston's
Getting cold in
finest.
here.
Yeah, it's getting chilly.
Well, the name of the game is Hootin' and Hollerin', bringing something to the table that we hoot about, which is something that we're excited about, something positive. Hollerin', the opposite of that, something negative, something we're angry about, whatever other side of the emotional spectrum there is. Essentially, this is training for the old men that sit around at Hardee's in the morning and argue, or Jack's, depending on where you live. Did we
the
already
next
do
generation.
this bit
Yep.
before? Whew. You know what's so good? It's just going to be part of the intro now.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
Yeah, I think that explains it nice.
yeah.
That's our motto.
Because then I was just remembering that I brought up McDonald's, that some old men go to McDonald's, and
You know, when we do
feeling
that,
very Groundhog Day right now.
Premature
we do that
round
oath and
table.
everything before we start filming. It's always in there, And when we repeat our motto and everything too, and we have that little song we sing,
Yeah.
it's always about Jack. We're the next generation of Jack's guys.
We are.
That could be our catchphrase that we were just talking about. Training for Jack Senior Coffee.
I like that. We'll put a pin in this, and we'll continue the conversation next week from the beginning, and then stop it again right
Yeah.
here.
Makes sense.
Make
to me.
no progress whatsoever.
Any of you guys ever worked
Much
at
like a
Walmart?
Jack's roundtable conversation.
Exactly.
Shane did.
You worked at Walmart?
I did.
Did you do the Walmart cheer
Whoa.
with a squiggly in it? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know
Educate
about
me,
it?
please.
Oh,
I
I've-
worked overnight.
Where was
Did
you?
you work?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, but Rachel did
Yeah,
for
right.
a long time.
I have a story about the Walmart trip, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's all. I was just wondering if y'all knew it.
I've
They
witnessed it a few
basically
times.
give me a W. I've walked
As a
in on it
customer.
too. It's weird.
My first time experiencing, though, we used to do this thing in Walker County called Groundhog Job Shadowing Day, which I'm sure other areas may do it too, but I think we killed it. I don't think we do it anymore in this county.
Kill the groundhog?
I mean, if it's
Can't
got
shadow
fur,
it if it's dead.
yeah, if it's got fur, it's going down. That's
A
the
little
rule
too
here.
close to a beaver.
Yeah, you don't know until you kill it and get a better look at it.
It's like, oh, dang.
Roll
Oh,
Tide.
damn.
Damn.
Nice.
So, wow, just train of thought derailed so hard just then.
Walmart, Cheers.
Walmart cheer, Groundhog Job Shadowing Day. Yes. So you would write down maybe 3 career choices that you had back when you were in 7th grade here. And then they would send you for a day to go shadow somebody in Walker County doing that job, for real. And 7th grade, I don't know what I want to do. I wrote down business. So friends of mine got to go. I know somebody went to the mayor's office in Jasper, spent the day with the mayor. If you wrote down journalist or something, you spent the day
Business in general.
at the Daily Mountain Eagle. Yeah, I just wrote business. So guess where they sent me? Walmart.
Biggest
Well,
booming
there
So
you
I
go.
shadowed
in the area.
I shadowed Walmart
kid's going
employees
places.
and witnessed the cheer. And at that moment, I was like, I don't know what I want to do in my life, but I don't want to work at Walmart.
It's not cheering
Yeah,
in the
for
back
sure.
sections of a Walmart.
So I got a job at Dollar
It's so
General
bad.
instead.
Attaboy.
So I went several steps down.
Man, one time I went bebopping back to where layaway used to be. I going to the bathroom. I was like, just in my stride, and I come around the corner. It's like, here? They're having a meeting.
Yeah.
And
They make a
everyone's
circle.
lined up around the entire
Yeah.
thing. And I just walked right through, excuse me, and went to the bathroom. It was creepy, to
Yeah,
be
y'all
honest.
That would
can't-
terrify me to walk in on that.
Y'all could do that in the back.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was supposed to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do that in the back room.
Yeah.
I've seen back there.
There's plenty
I
of
think
room
they're
back
just
there.
making
Took a
a
tour
show.
one time when I was in
Yeah.
seventh grade. There's
Plenty
plenty
of
of room
room.
if you do that seance in the back.
Jeez.
Summoning the ghost of Sam Walton.
When they ask you, like, well, what do you want to do when you grow up? You just put work.
Pretty much is what it was like. I just want to earn a living.
Make
Just trying to
money.
get a paycheck.
They said well, those
Just trying to
people
get a
go to
paycheck.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Those people that don't
Paycheck.
care. Yeah, I'm just here to make money. I ain't making a career out of this.
What do you want to do for a paycheck?
Oh,
That's like I put law, like lawyer, business, and then something else. I end up at an HVAC place.
Well, yeah.
That's Dora for you.
Yeah.
luckily it was February, so you didn't run out like doing July calls, crawling on somebody's.
Yeah.
They would have sent a kid for sure.
You would have been in a crawl
I would have.
space.
Yeah, they would have like signed up for that program just so they could get kids that they send to the crawl
Boom.
space.
Yeah, you don't want to end up like me, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna just tie this line to your belt loop. You just crawl.
You want these college credits or not? Like, I'm 11.
Go earn them.
It's July. I want to go home.
We're not
Up
even
in the
in
attic.
school right now.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
they closed my school.
Shout out Birmingham Southern.
No doubt.
Oh,
About to win it.
yeah.
Got to.
Baseball at this point. I don't know when this airs. It may be over already, but they're in the.
Can they win the title technically?
Yes.
Yeah,
They'll still let them?
Absolutely.
yeah.
Can't stop the magic.
I know they can win the game, but will they get a national title?
Well, that's the big thing.
'Cause
Have you
there's not
seen
a
where
school.
they're like selling off basically the entire athletic department?
Yeah, I wanted to go get a football helmet.
I just want to know what's going to happen if they win. Like, where's that trophy going? Are they just going to immediately
That's
turn
what I'm
around and
saying.
sell it?
There's no school.
That's a great question. What should we
It's the
do?
best
I
question.
think we should weld it to Vulcan.
There's going to be a
Like coming
billboard
off
of
the stove.
Alexander Sonora holding the trophy.
Oh, that joker.
Just
will
take the
get
little
it.
arrow out of Vulcan and put the trophy in there.
Yeah. And then UAB's
Just
got
hold
something being held over its head.
Oh,
Quite literally.
Man.
but well, so we're in consensus that we should weld it to Vulcan though,
Yes.
Yeah.
without their permission.
Maybe cover his rear end up.
Well,
Just stick it in the
let's not
crack.
go too far.
Just stick it up in there.
What you got
That
back
was
there?
definitely-
You'll learn to
UAB
cover it up
grad.
now,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. Vulcan back there making a sandwich.
Joey, where would you stick Vulcan? I mean, the trophy onto Vulcan.
I just let him stick it on his head.
Cover his face.
Wear it like a
Like
crown.
a unicorn.
It's going to be funny if his mic is not working.
Oh, yeah, we're just
It's like, oh,
Dead
yeah,
air.
sure.
Nothing.
Sure, there's Joey.
I can add it in later if I need to.
cut it in post.
Did y'all hear the little doo-doo-ch he hit us with? On
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
He did it twice.
He twice.
Oh, I haven't got to that part yet.
Oh, my God. He's not watched any of it.
Oh
Nope.
man!
Nope.
Like in the
You
moment,
pull
you're
up his
pressing
Dropbox
buttons over there?
login?
No, you don't remember we
Non-existent.
had that part where he hit a button, but we didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, wow.
You were here.
Now, I don't even
We're
know
never
what I
gonna
want to now.
we're never gonna give you that back, are we?
Nope.
So I'll go first.
All right.
I'll be honest. I thought you already did yours.
We derailed quickly. We're not gonna get. Forgot to look on time. It's just gonna be one of them episodes.
Yeah.
Which you want. You don't want us to get to you because you.
Whoa.
No, I'm ready.
I'm throwing you under the bus.
I'm ready.
Whoa. That's a lot of
I'm.
Yeah, I
I know that I don't have to have notes.
So I wrote a research paper I'd like to share with y'all. It's 7 pages long. No, my Holler'n was about the Postal Service, which I don't know if y'all have experienced this, but for months now they've been a disaster.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just the Atlanta hub because things that were going through Georgia would then just get stuck. It would say scanned, and then you never see it. And then 2 months later, it pop back up.
Yeah.
And show up at your house.
I just thought this was a fun game they were playing.
Yeah. Well,
Like, your package is somewhere.
want to guess where it is? We don't know.
Keep
We
checking the
actually would like a
mailbox.
hint so we can find it for
It's
you.
not fun to me.
No, it sucks. And so it really annoyed me because I paid for extra, like quicker delivery on a couple shirts when we went to Disney World last week. And I was like, these are cool. Shout out to that company, Lost Bros. The shirts are cool, but they're a little company.
Sure
But,
they are.
Yeah, you'll never see the shirts.
Yeah,
'cause
you won't
they
know.
make it at Disney
Well, I
World.
mean, you ordered something
They went from
a company called Lost Bros. What did you expect?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
where's
on
my
me.
package
That's
at?
on
We
me.
lost, bro.
They just saw that. Yeah. You got what
got
you paid
scammed.
for, sucker.
You
Yeah.
got
And we
scammed.
lost it extra fast.
You got
Just like you
trolled.
asked. So quick. No, it had to go from like they're outside of Orlando and it went to Birmingham. Pretty good, direct route. And then it went to Denver and then it went back to Birmingham. Then it went to my house. And if people don't know, we live like 30 miles from
Not in
Birmingham.
Denver. That's for sure.
Yeah, we don't live. I've never been to Denver. So the shirt has.
Did you make it to Denver?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's cool.
Sorry.
My I asked my shirts. They spent time there about a week.
If you go back,
they
could you
cold
get
when you
his
got 'em?
shirts?
A little bit.
Yeah,
And
well,
it had a
chill.
little skunk smell to them. You know, they're in
makes sense.
the
Makes
them jazz
sense.
cigarettes up
Yeah.
there. So
Ooh, yep.
I have
Devil's lettuce.
I was telling my wife this, and then she handles the merch from the shirt stuff, and she said, "Oh no, this is worse. This is a customer of ours. I'm so sorry. This lady probably would have already got the email now. We're going to send her a new shirt. This is the journey that the shirt took. It went from Birmingham
Here we go.
Indianapolis
Is this MapQuest?
to Birmingham. It looks like that. To Memphis, back to Indianapolis. Then to Altoona, Alabama. I don't know why. Then back to Birmingham. Then to Sylacauga. Then to Columbiana. Then to Birmingham, Columbiana, Sylacauga, Birmingham.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's carrying it? Carmen San Diego?
Yeah. It's gone back and forth to different cities now. It's like they're playing hot potato with it.
Still
The
hadn't
Trail
made it
of
there.
Teas.
It's
Yes. Altoona's that's a name.
This is a different level of
More
this
of an
is
al
like
dente guy
Two
myself.
O's.
our system is this is not like our system is down or it's a little slow. This is just straight. How do you do that?
This is
What are y'all
negligence.
doing?
Yeah.
Do you think it's as bad as the FedEx fiasco 2020-ish?
Where
Remember
they
how
were
horrible-
packages in the
Yeah.
ditch.
They threw packages into the ditch.
Yeah.
No,
They found most of those. So I'd
But
say
not, after that, the whole thing was a wreck. The whole company.
Literally.
Stuff was in Bessemer for
months.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there for a long time.
this is worse because that you just somebody saved time. There was a benefit for someone, and it was one guy, and he saved time by doing that. It hurt the
yeah.
company, it hurt everybody that ordered stuff. This,
Cost my kids a swing set.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably life-saving medications for people too, but definitely your swing set. And then
Way to really put it into perspective, God.
selfish.
You know what kind of life-saving
Surely,
medicine a swing
could have been
set
a couple
is?
of Lost Bros T-shirts they wanted to wear to Disney
Oh,
World.
yeah.
So yeah, this has just cost them more mileage. It's cost people unnecessary work, and then nobody's getting their package. Nobody
It's got to be
wins.
something with the barcodes.
Nobody wins.
Got to be something with the barcodes.
I guess.
This is a system error where it's reading the barcodes
I wouldn't
improperly.
think they had a barcode problem. That seems like the most foolproof part of all of it.
Sounds
I
like
mean,
they
if there's
really
a glitch
just
in
like,
the software,
I imagine somebody's opening the door to the post office and punting it out into the parking lot. If I had to guess, a situation like that probably.
How have we? Maybe we've run out of barcode numbers. Maybe things are. There has to be a
Oh, just like
finite number.
Y2K.
We've hit it.
it's a matrix thing.
Yes,
only
it
in
is.
East Alabama, apparently.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's just going up
I've
and
always
down, up
hated.
and down.
I've always hated to see that my things are coming through the postal service or FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
Now UPS,
They got
I'm
it.
going hoot about them. They always got it.
They're getting paid to do it too.
They get paid money.
Yeah, FedEx
for their
hands
job.
off stuff to the postal service.
Yeah.
Yeah, UPS used
in
to do
cahoots.
that. I think.
Amazon's on it. Amazon will show up to your house in an unmarked car on Sunday.
You know what I
afternoon,
call
just
that?
Throwing something at your porch.
Two wrongs don't make a right. And that's FedEx
What are the
and
wrongs?
USPS.
Oh.
Two wrongs.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I thought we were on Amazon.
Well, they made a lot of rights
I was
and
like, what did
lefts.
Amazon do?
Yeah, that's it. Y'all only making rights.
That was my Holler'n. That was not my Hoot.
You can go that order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Hoot though is NCAA football or it's called college football.
That's right.
And
Come on,
which I'm
Will.
never going to be able to remember. I'm too old for that.
I call it what I
It'll
want.
for always be NCAA.
Yeah.
Trailer's out. Looks awesome. Super excited. Although I am growing incredibly frustrated with commenters on the internet.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yeah, well, really across
Just
the
in,
board.
just in
In
general.
general,
Yeah.
pretty much right now. That are like, oh, it's going to be just like Madden. I think those kids, and they're kids. If
They
you're
are.
like 22 or younger, you may have played the last one back in 2013, but you don't really remember. You weren't raised on
you
it.
didn't come up on it.
Yeah, you
you
let
say
go of it
something
during
like
your
that, you're
formative
just
years.
dumb.
No.
And you may have continued playing it, but you also played a bunch of other stuff. There are
Exactly.
people, there are grown men hitting their 40s deep in their 30s that have played like nothing else.
Yeah.
Like that's the only video game they continue to play for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's true. People do that.
So to those kids, I just shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
I
We
respect
don't
that.
ruin this for
Pump your
us.
brakes.
That was one of the first like replies because I saw it on Twitter, the trailer.
X.
That one of the X, whatever. One of the first replies I saw was, "Oh, it's just gonna be the skins of Madden on it."
I want to punch them in the face so bad.
No.
You know how much we wanted that? That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted.
It's way different.
You know the struggle we had?
Madden always
We've
was
asked for this
much
for over
faster.
10 years.
Madden was always much faster action. in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It was just totally different.
Yeah. It felt different playing them.
The players even had like different builds and stuff.
But
kinda.
you can, if you want to switch it up, there's settings. You can increase the speed of the game. You can do this. What's killing me are people are like, oh, it's going to have microtransactions. Well, I'm pretty sure they had those in 13 too. Like you had to buy extra jerseys, like the new jerseys that were coming out.
Did they?
probably
You had to pay,
Who knows?
yeah, you had to buy jersey packs. Because at a certain point, I was mad I didn't buy them all. And then I went to go try to buy them, and they already closed that shop down. That ship has sailed.
I did see today they announced that Nick will be in the game.
Nick,
Nick.
LSU?
LSU.
not all of them
song.
will be in the game.
Yeah, no
Been a
way.
very different
That's-
rating.
hey, if they do,
Yeah.
that's going to be.
Somebody will edit that. We'll find a way to put the file
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
there's gonna be a download. I would say what? So July 17th is the official release. No later than the 19th.
Yeah.
That download's gonna be available.
If they put Neck in there, they would put Dixieland Delight in there properly.
Well, they like I said today,
beat Auburn.
the big announcement today was
Nick is in the game.
Neck is in the game. The Mo Bamba song, Inner Sandman. A lot of
Wow.
like
Well, so you
very
have to get licenses
specific.
on those.
Oh yeah.
Surely the
Mo
license from
Bamba is going
Alabama
to
would
have to
be.
just be crowd noise, kind of.
The eagle will fly around Jordan Hare before the game.
And those beautiful EA graphics.
Yeah.
Not a feather will move on that eagle.
I can't wait to see it
Crowd-
smoke.
crowd
If they
out
want to
there
stay
doing it.
authentic,
Kite.
it better smoke a press box every like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Auburn got
That's-
no love on the trailer.
No, they didn't.
None.
Zero.
A lot of teams got burned.
Rightfully so.
Debatable.
Uh,
At least put them on there.
yeah, they did Ohio State dirty in that too, I think. I don't think there was a lot of
Seems
Ohio
like
State.
that.
They were complaining about that.
Somebody said that one of the developers is like a big Ohio State guy or a big Michigan guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Michigan
that's why-
seemed like they
that's
were
why
on it
there
a
was
lot.
They
the-
love to
yeah.
be victims up there.
That was-
oh
that was
my
why there
gosh.
was
They
the
love to
slight.
think the world's out to get them. How about this? How about
Ohio
you
State?
suck? How about you had to cheat to win your national championship?
Dang.
How about that? I'm trying to come up with so many good clips for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just this is a clip show. Is what this is.
You're going to get it
just
controversial.
one-liners. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
if Ohio
canceled.
State fans watch it, don't matter if they like it or not, they're still watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure, they had to get this far into it, and at this point, we've hit the monetization.
I guarantee you they don't get this far if it was actually watching it. They'd be like,
Yeah,
what are
sleeping.
these guys talking about?
That's fair.
We might have some Ohio listeners. Well, I think I sent y'all that we have some like Australia listeners, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they may be
Mates.
accident.
Well, I
but
mean, we went real heavy on Outback.
that's
that
what it
episode.
was.
It
They were
was
like,
act-
that's authentic Australian.
So what happened,
That's my
it
jam.
messed it up, and they have Outback IP address. They think it's in Australia.
Oh,
They're so
There you go,
authentic.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that's what happened.
that's got to be it.
The only thing that worries me though is I don't know how many EA games you've played like in the past couple of years, but microtransactions have been like a core part of it where if you want to have any kind of a good time, you have to spend money. Because I'm a big like FIFA guy.
That's words to live by right there,
Well,
my
I
friend.
think it depends on. I've played Madden. I've played every Madden since then.
Yeah.
And if you're playing like Ultimate Team,
Yeah.
you can't play without it. I mean, it just sucks.
Well,
I'm just going to say that college football has full access to my bank account.
If the Ultimate Team, now I've just now got into that in the last couple of years, and it is kind of fun. Like the NBA 2K one is fun because you don't have to build that big of a team. So
You gonna be able to create teams and stuff again?
I
yeah,
hope so.
Yep.
oh yeah,
Buck Tussle Bandits are back, baby.
yes. What was that's? I like that one.
It's like a full developer mode.
Yeah, we
So
had
you can realign conferences.
Coon Creek teams.
Might me and Empire Falcons.
I was a Sayre State Spartans.
I like that. Somebody
good one.
I used to play with had a tech. It was like Sipsy Tech or something like
That's a
that.
good one.
Summerton
I
Tech.
like that.
Call that Bevel State, right?
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to get the formal name, yeah.
Like I play FIFA Ultimate Team, and I could like build a team from the ground up, like just playing the game, and it'd be really good. Now it's like I struggle because
Hard
these
to build
kids
it
have
from
their
the sky.
parents' credit cards and they're just
Yeah.
blowing crap tons of
yeah.
money. I'm like, I got
Yeah.
bills to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't compete.
But if you're playing like
That's the
like
real college
season
football
mode,
experience,
you
though.
don't have any
Yeah.
microtransactions
No.
in season mode, so those modes are still fine.
Yeah.
And I think that's what most of the old ones like us jumping back in that game after not playing any other sports
Dynasty.
game are going to just go right back in online Dynasty.
Yeah.
They're not going to touch Ultimate Team.
You know, young folks talking about, oh, this game sucks and all this. Their favorite game is like 2K or something. Like, come on. Y'all ain't got no. Psst, shut up.
Yeah, this
That
is
game
not for
sucks.
them.
Not for them.
My main goal is to make my road to glory player that I will obviously undoubtedly create, make Johnny Manziel look like Child's Play.
I was going to ask
I'm
y'all
going to
this.
make me a big Cam Newton monster.
Yeah.
Do y'all, when you do creative players, do you put yourself in there, or do you come up with the most
you have to
obscene
put-
looking gentleman that you can possibly?
I would
make
like to
with
lie.
Douglas'
I
name?
start out.
I
I
either
start
go
out with
crazy
me.
or I make it make it a lot like a cool
I
version
start out
of
with
myself.
me, and then when I get bored with that, I'll go like on 2K. I had a point guard that was like a foot tall,
Yeah,
just because why not? Max out all of his attributes, and this dude's raining.
You made
threes
a
from
Muggsy Bogues.
yeah,
You made a tiny point guard.
tiny point. I mean, you wasn't stealing the ball.
Could he
from him.
ball?
Oh, dude,
Really?
automatic from like inside of
Can't
50
steal the
feet.
ball when he runs under your legs.
Yeah,
No, you can't. You know, Muggsy Bogues wasn't that good.
and it
for
literally
real.
just looked like the ball was just hovering around the court.
He was good
It
enough to have
hilarious.
his talent stolen on Space Jam, though.
yes, thank you. How dare you?
Yeah, that's true.
His talent was known
Probably why the Monstars
like
lost.
yeah throughout the galaxy. Okay, what you
They was
can't say
like,
that about many
oops.
other players. How dare you?
Yeah, shouldn't have stole that one.
That's why they lost.
I do like I think the most
Why
absurd
y'all got
thing
this guy out here?
Pippen wasn't available. What is this?
I'm going to give my guy
the flu, caught it from Michael.
the Quinn
Yes.
Ewers mullet. That's what I'm going to do.
The what?
The Quinn Ewers mullet
Oh yeah,
before he shaved it off.
yes.
I'm curious to see how intricate I can get into this NIL deal stuff.
Yeah, it's
I only
going to
got
be
paid
weird.
like $600, right? I only got paid like $600.
No, I'm talking about on my creative
No,
player.
the NIL is in the game. What does that look
Yeah,
like?
What are they going to allow?
That's
us
pretty
to
much
do?
what y'all been talking about.
Yeah.
The big dogs
That's going to be your
that
microtransactions.
spend all the money.
Yeah, that's
it'd be a way to do it.
yeah.
500 EA Sports points for a 5-star recruit.
Also, let's not forget
That's gonna
the
suck.
commercialism that was crammed down our throats in the very last, the 2014 one, because there was like the halftime report by Nissan and a digital like Nissan Altima come flying up on your screen.
Yeah.
Like there was Coke Zero everywhere. Like they sold off half that game.
Yeah.
And it's just background noise now. So it always is.
I think the most interesting part to me though is the level of announcers will be like depending on the caliber of your game. Like you're not going to have Kurt Herbstreit
Yeah,
and all
that's
them
awesome.
for every game.
No,
that's,
the
that is good.
The last March Madness game did that. You would either have Dick Vitale or
that game
Gus
was
Johnson.
awesome.
Yeah.
That game was awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
They
And you got-
robbed Gus by not putting him on this college football NCAA. Gus ain't in there.
Wasn't that
That upsets
game
me.
the beginning of the NIL stuff? Because I feel like that's what Ed O'Bannon was.
Oh, UCLA basketball player, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was that game that
It was
that it
his
started it,
lawsuit.
that started it all. Yeah,
That was a sweet game.
it was good. It was really good.
Yeah. Last one I played, Tyler Hansborough was still playing for North Carolina.
Oh yeah, dude. I hope the Idaho Vandals still play in that gymnasium looking.
I don't think
stadium.
they do. I think they're out of that now.
God,
They were
I
like
used
they
to
were playing
play
in like
every
a Costco.
game in that.
It was awful.
It was a warehouse.
Yeah.
That thing was awesome.
It was like, does the school know y'all play football in here?
Yeah,
This was
once
bad. It was like y'all are in a closet.
You had end zone and then a giant metal wall.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I used to love playing in that one every
Well, I think
time.
the good news is you can recreate it.
Really, you can build
Yeah,
stadiums.
you get-
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I'm going
Put
to
'em in
make
a
the
shed.
biggest pile of junk you've ever seen. Junk cars in the background. That's going to be awesome.
That's actually your stadium seating.
I'm turning Sayre Racetrack into a stadium.
That would be
Be
awesome.
perfect. It's a bowl.
Yes.
County
Be
line bowl.
like the
County
Bristol,
Line Bowl.
where they play Virginia Tech, Tennessee play at Bristol.
Yes. So you're actually going to have to sit on the track.
Yes.
Lawn
Well,
chairs.
yeah, we'll call it lawn sitting. It's cracked pavement.
Charge extra for that. All right.
All right.
Who's? I'm the only one that's gone.
You are.
This is.
Yeah.
We have been off the tracks more than on it.
Nah,
I don't even
Are
know
you
where the
ready?
tracks are.
Yeah, mine won't take
All right,
long.
go ahead.
Just got back from the Smoky Mountains. So I just want to hoot about Appalachia
Here we go. Okay, cool.
all together. Because first off, I brought Matt a case of the sweet red nectar that is cheerwine. Mm-hmm. I smuggled so many boxes of that.
And I appreciate that.
I just like it up there. It's quiet, peaceful, good recharge.
Where were y'all at exactly?
North Carolina,
Okay.
like on the Cherokee side.
Okay.
More the peaceful side because,
Still in the Appalachian or in the Smokies,
yeah,
not
Yeah.
like Blue Ridge.
like the fence that was along the back of our Airbnb. Like if you went over the fence, you were in the national park.
Wow. Had y'all fenced out?
Yep, wouldn't let us in. Didn't look in the trees.
Should have climbed it.
Oh, dude, you just walk.
Oh no, you still should have climbed it.
Feel like a rebel.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Nostalgia sake.
Yeah.
Call it that.
How many bears did you see?
I didn't see any bears. Saw one deer. You don't
Always-
see much action during the summertime.
I'm always disappointed when I don't see a bear up there. I just assume that they're always there.
Dude, as many times
Yeah.
as I've been, I've never seen a bear there, but I saw a bear in Yellowstone, so it was like, wow.
I've seen bears
I bet
around
it's a
here.
big old thing.
Yeah, it was a grizzly.
Oh man.
But
And that was
the last time I
talking
went
bears.
to Gatlinburg, I was like stressed out the whole time because there's just so many people.
Well, Gatlinburg's
There's a lot
not.
of people
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gatlinburg's not a vacation spot.
No, it was literally
Nah.
tourist.
It's tough to
attraction.
get up
It's
there.
the
yeah.
biggest tourist trap area. I like it though. I can't help it.
I like it.
It's like a guilty pleasure
I can get
for
my
me.
fill of it once every like 5 years. I feel like.
Yeah.
After 2 days, I'm tapped.
Gatlinburg. Now the mountains, you can get me up
Yeah.
there, go stay up in like,
Oh,
in
yeah.
Sevierville,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I'm fine. I don't want to go out anywhere.
And you know it's
just
awesome.
go eat, go back.
You don't have to go far to just get completely isolated up there.
No.
No.
You can
No,
go
but you
in
gotta
and
sit in
you know,
traffic
But I
for 2 hours
further,
to get
yeah,
That's
the
true.
further
the
down
strip.
you go, the more you're gonna sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I last time we went, I hadn't been to Cades Cove in forever. I was like, let's drive through Cades Cove. Like 3.5, 4 hours later.
Yeah, no.
We did it after we checked out and was on the way home. I thought we can just drive
That's-
through here real quick.
Oh,
Dude,
my
I
God.
got home so late.
You're better
That-
off walking.
And you can't go nowhere.
That's the
No,
worst.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
You are stuck. It was the worst.
That was a nightmare
you're-
scenario.
I didn't see
seriously-
anything.
When I was gonna say, like, God
serious?
forbid you
The
make
kids
that
with you?
decision late in the evening too.
I bet they were just.
They were mad.
I bet.
Yeah.
They were angry. I was mad. I just,
Whole car ready to explode.
This
You
whole
can't do a
car
thing
is
about
angry.
it.
Like you want to go out there and
Bicycles riding past
smell
you.
nature and everything, and you're like, yeah, and then it's just gas from the, car in
yeah,
front
there's
of
like 3 places you can pull off maybe, and okay, another field. What this looks eerily similar to Alabama, but yeah, here I am stuck in it.
I used to love it until the last couple of times we went where it was like that. It was just so crowded. You couldn't really enjoy it because it's
Yeah.
like if you pull into one of those parking places, you can't get out. You're
No,
stuck there.
and you can hardly ever even get in one of them because there's a giant RV or something pulled off in it. I don't know.
Well, plus you get in there and trying to get back out of it, you're sitting there for another 20 or 30 minutes.
It's like one way, ain't it?
That's
yeah.
what I'm just saying, getting back into the merge.
Oh, nobody's gonna.
No.
Oh my God, no one's letting you do anything. No. You just
You
stay
sound
there.
like you have PTSD from this last time you
You
went.
just stay there. This is your bed.
You
lay in it.
you chose that.
Don't you think everybody wants to sightsee and pull off and look? But look at you.
Oh, that time y'all went, was that your idea or Rachel's idea?
It was mine. I think.
You think?
I think.
I bet she
can't-
remembers.
It was probably collective. It was probably collective. I don't.
That was definitely your idea.
I think we were. Yeah, I think we were both oblivious to how long it was going to take. We just.
I don't know how that argument went down because it was
Dude.
like you didn't stop me. How would you have? You thought the same thing. I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah, if you knew, why didn't you?
I've had
Why are
those
we in
arguments.
this?
We were
Yeah.
just trying to heap some blame off on them, and it's not working.
No, it's not ever. That's
No,
not,
they're
that's
Teflon. It
ever
is
gonna
not
work.
sticking.
No.
It is not. That is your dumb decision. Own all of it.
Oh, I did feel real stupid too. I'm just stuck in. I'm stuck in a wilderness
driving?
traffic jam. It's pretty.
You could have pointed this car anywhere.
I bet all four
Yeah,
of
and
them.
here I-
Even the kids had a
We're
shot
supposed to
driving down that
be
trip.
leaving the mountains. I went further into the mountains.
Yeah.
and then got stuck.
It takes an hour to get there from Gatlinburg.
At least, yeah. And then you're 3 hours on one loop.
Yep.
It's like 3 miles. Never again.
Not
Never
a
again,
single
Smokies.
bear was seen.
I'm telling
I
you, just-
didn't even see a deer. No,
You saw
a dog.
trees.
Nothing. trees.
Did you go in the
grass.
fall at least? Was it pretty?
No, I don't know when it was spring. Spring probably. I don't know. It was just not good, man.
We figured out. We went to this place called Klingman's Dome. You
Yeah.
hike up this big hill, and you're like in this little.
That's another
tower.
one. That's another sleeper problem situation too. You get up there and realize you got to walk a
Straight
mile
uphill.
straight up. Mm-hmm.
I was just trucking along, and I looked at my wife, and I was like, "We probably need a break."
Yeah. You ever get up there and it's just completely clouds and you can't see anything?
Oh, that's how it was when we went. I'm like,
oh God.
okay, well,
Man, you see people on them benches fighting for their life. You could tell they did not want to get into that situation.
no. And see, when we left our cabin, it was like 75 degrees. Like, it was nice. So I'm in t-shirt and shorts. We get up there on top of that mountain. It is 52, and I am like,
Oh, wow.
I am like trembling. I'm so cold. Like, I had
It
to buy a
cools off
freaking
a lot.
$70 hoodie from the gift shop.
Oh, they know it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dirty.
They're like, it's the same temperature up there. It's fine.
Yeah. No, joke's on you, bud.
Psych.
No, it does
mountains
get
were
colder
real
the higher
smoky.
up you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Science does pretty bad. Yeah. But
Heat's supposed to rise.
Something about altitude.
you literally couldn't see like over the side of the cliff that we're on.
Then why is
Yeah.
the sun so hot? Ask you that. Seems pretty high up there. Nice try, guys.
Simulation.
Nice try.
But yeah,
you
we,
believe in the sun?
Explain that, Bill Nye.
We turned that around on you.
Welcome to the spin
What
zone.
idiot believes in the sun?
You think there's a sun.
But yeah, we learned that the North Carolina side is much more suitable to us now.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I
I've never
like
been
that.
over there in a long time, like Cherokee and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Very nice.
We had a
was
Gordon
gonna
Ramsay
say
restaurant. He has like
real
one in
bad
the
about a
casino
sun.
now. He has like a pizza shop, a
Who'd
fish
you
and
say?
chip. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has like a food court, and we like got one of everything from all the restaurants that were open.
It was good.
Oh yeah,
Did you gamble?
no
I should have gambled.
addictions.
Everybody should gamble.
He gambled enough leaving in a t-shirt and shorts. The one
Yeah.
gamble he had taken that day didn't pay off.
You gambled with Mother Nature and you lost.
I did lose that day, and then what was worse is we got coming out of the casino, and it's just coming a freaking flood outside.
Oh, so you went to the casino just for the food.
and ate
Yeah.
pizza.
Ate pizza, burgers, fish and chips.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just trying different things.
You know what's pretty good? Blackjack.
See, I would go straight to the
You
high
was
stakes table.
getting that hit, man. You know what's really good?
Yeah.
Oh man, when you finally
Yeah, boy.
you get 21, you
Hey,
get it.
listen
Oh
to this.
man.
You go sit at a blackjack table for about 12 hours, son. Yes, sir. You living life then.
I get in some trouble.
hit me.
And maybe while you're gone, your wife can blow all the money you brought with you in a slot machine, and you just keep giving it to her. You know,
It's a penny
I
slot
don't know.
maching too, ain't
No,
it?
I don't know anything about
See,
that.
that's
So
my
what was
problem.
worse, that day or stuck in the Smoky Mountains?
Boy, what if that was the same day?
Not enough time of the day for that. Not enough.
Nope.
That's my problem is I don't play the penny slots. I'm hitting max bet every time.
Oh, you got what
Yeah,
you need to do is not ever touch those slot machines because you're not going to win.
Now, the last three
Yeah,
times
Rick
I've been
against
in a casino, I've done the exact same thing and I've had the exact same result. I just walk in to the first craps table,
Yeah.
put it all on black, it misses, and then I leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I
That's
did.
unfortunate.
I came home in the positive after Biloxi when we went a couple of years ago.
I've never been to Biloxi.
If
Yeah,
you can
it's
come
been
out
there.
with a
Never.
little bit of money, it's all right.
No.
Just don't get crazy.
But my Holler'n also has to do with Appalachia, all the businesses. So everything we read and watched on the cities we stayed in was like, you need to eat here and you need to eat here and shop here and all this.
Excluding the casinos?
No, they talked about the casinos too.
Okay.
But the thing is, they all close like 2 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to enjoy a day with all your tourist attractions
When they
and then come eat at your restaurant when you're closed?
You
can't.
gotta eat first,
You can't do that.
then hit the attractions.
And then the places that are open are not great.
I'll tell you one thing. They
You gotta
like
catch one of those
pancakes
dinner
up there.
shows up there.
do.
Well, they
And I
don't
do
have
too.
dinner shows in North Carolina.
Ah.
I'll be getting
With
chocolate
good
chips
ribs.
on my
We don't
pancakes.
want them over there.
No.
It's just a different atmosphere. We don't want singing and dancing. That's illegal. We just want food and bears.
You guys go to those dinner show things?
We went
I've been to a couple.
The Stampede is
I
a must.
Went to Hatfield
I
and McCoy.
despise
Is a
the thought of
must.
it. It is.
My grandma, God rest her soul, would haunt me if I went up there and didn't go to Stampede, didn't pay
You don't want that.
respect to Dolly. Yeah.
I've never
Oh, it's
been.
Dolly's
Yes,
joint.
Dolly Stampede now.
Yeah.
How big are those buildings those things
Humongous.
are in, man?
Massive.
It's amazing.
Massive.
It's cathedrals.
It's like an Idaho
is.
football stadium.
Like a little redneck cathedral.
Callback.
Hillbilly heaven.
But the thing is, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like once
Nailed
you've seen one, once you've seen it once, like, what are you going for again? Because it's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, when you get your fill once every 5 years,
I was about to
that's
say.
okay. Every year, I don't think I could do it if I went
No.
every year. That would be.
I haven't been. I don't know when.
If
I've
you're
been
one
to
of those every year, same time of year people, you've got to be mixing up your dinner shows. You go Stampede one year,
Yeah.
you do the
Hatfield
McCoys.
That one was okay. It was pretty good.
They had an Elvis one up there too, didn't they?
I feel like
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
do like these a lot.
Do what?
The
They
more
do.
we're talking about it, I feel like y'all
There,
do.
it's a good time.
They're
I
hyped
went
about
First time
I
going
hate the
in
thought
a
of
long
it.
time, a couple years ago, and I was so excited because they like that food. I remember it being good, and then I read all you can eat, and I was like, I'm gonna little rotisserie chickens. I'm about to bankrupt Dolly Parton.
You know what's
Y'all gonna
happening?
regret that
Chickens.
choice.
And I could never get them to come back by.
You know what's
That's where
happening
they
right
get
now?
you.
That's where they get you.
Yep.
I was about
My-
to tear up some chickens, and I got one.
My wife is going to watch this, and now next time I'm going to have to go to one.
Yes,
You're
you will.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Have fun.
The time of your life.
Can't wait to hear
Yeah.
you ranting and raving about how
Dude,
awesome your dinner show was.
You better sit on that other side, trader.
What other side?
There's
yeah,
two
treat
sides.
it treat it like a hibachi restaurant.
Wait, which side do I sit on?
There's
Call
I
back.
don't know what they call them now, but it used to be north and south, and I think your attitude.
You're trying to tell
deserve
me
to
you're
sit on the
northern.
north.
You're
Yeah.
trying to okay.
You better sit over there with that
I think
attitude.
you think that's where I'm at in life.
You better
Okay.
sit over there with the cold rotisserie chickens.
Okay.
They do bring around
Well-
in buckets like they do at Lambert's too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so good.
It's a good time.
You guys like Lambert's, don't you?
No,
Love it.
I hate Lambert.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I like
They throw-
throw the hand up and then immediately put it down when you see him
Yeah.
cock and load.
I love it because the only time
Get one of the face.
the only time I went, they threw a roll and hit my drink and knocked it all over me. I was like, this is fun.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I was like, Cracker Barrel already is awesome, but now I've got Cracker Barrel with people throwing things at
It
me.
is Cracker. No, actually, I think Cracker Barrel food is better than Lambert's food, and it kills me that so many people
Yeah.
go there because they advertise for it and like home throw rolls, and it's
Yeah.
like that's first of all, y'all
We're
rolls
silly.
aren't that great. They're not. They're not Logan's. They're
Well,
not
no, you
Texas
got to pick
Roadhouse
them up out of the
rolls.
floor to eat them.
Yeah, or yeah.
I mean, you could
assaulting
catch it.
you with
You
them.
could.
You could catch it.
Oh, when you're not looking, it's
know why
hard,
Eric's
hard to
gotta-
catch.
That's why I'm a big fan of the.
I was there with Joey
Yeah.
one time.
Watching
He tried to catch
somebody
one,
behind me get
deflected it
peppered. So
into
great.
an old lady's face. It was great.
The butter for the rolls is too busy being on their hands.
Yeah.
This it kills me every time we go to the beach because we've got one in Gulf Shores or Foley. Technically, it's not even at the beach, but I think it's a Missouri thing. But that one down here we got is covered up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Oh,
you go by in the
yeah.
morning before they open, and there's a line
Yep.
in the parking lot to go.
we
eat
waited like
Lambert's.
2 hours to go to
to
that,
go eat
probably.
unseasoned green beans.
We
Yeah.
hit it on the way back from the beach one time. So we were coming through at like 4 or 5-ish. And that's by far we still waited for like an hour.
Yeah,
But that was by
I
far
think
the
you should go
fastest
one
I've gotten
time
it.
to
Yeah.
something like that.
You remember when we saw the Elvis
I've been once.
impersonator on the way back from the beach that time?
Yeah, that was the same trip.
what
Yeah.
the Elvis?
Elvis dude was out there in the sunglasses,
At
long
Lambert's?
chops.
Where was he?
Performing?
Huh? No, he's standing in line waiting to eat some
yeah,
Lamberts.
He was gearing
Wow.
up for a performance.
He had to be on his way to the beach.
Yeah.
Some of
That
those
confirms what I thought. That's purgatory. That's
some of those
Yeah,
Elvis
y'all,
impersonators.
That's just purgatory.
They just dress like that all the time. They just
You know what makes
their
me the
thing all
maddest
time.
about Lambert's though is when they come around with that mustard ball and squeeze it at you and it
Look,
shoots that little string out.
Hey, you
Well, I
want
wanna
some
draw it
ketchup?
back at you.
Hood, just a joke. That's so.
That's why you sit on the other side at hibachi restaurants.
Yeah, because I don't want any of that nonsense.
Yeah, they start. I don't like. They can stop that. I don't. Like that's not traditional Japanese culture. Please stop. That, they would
I'm
never.
not trying to. I'm not trying to
I come
play.
here for authenticity. You put that red yarn up.
They're like, hey, you guys want to play around while you eat? Y'all want to goof off a little bit? No,
Here's some mustard.
You're so close to being the
I
Grandpa
don't.
Jacks. You're gonna graduate. You're gonna be the first in the class to graduate from over
hey,
here.
I was born like this.
There's gonna be a group picture, and we're just gonna black and white out each person.
Yep.
That'd be a
Eric's the
great.
first one.
That's a great video
Yeah.
idea, like the Jacks Pawpaw draft.
That's your first round right
Round
there.
one,
Write
pick
that
one.
down.
Yeah.
Commit to memory. There it is.
But yeah, that was what I was gonna holler about. Just the fact that everything closes early, they like push you to go there, and like cupcake shop. Like I want some cupcakes on the way back.
You better like sweets up
They
there.
close
boy.
at 4 o'clock.
You can't get anything that does not have an insane amount of sugar in it.
No.
And I love it because I love sweets.
There was a cupcake shop and then a coffee shop that sold fudge and everything next
Hey,
door, owned by different
fudge.
people.
I love
Fudge used to be
I
the
would
thing.
destroy
About
What you
there.
get,
Now
peanut
it's
butter?
fake moonshine.
Yep.
Peanut butter,
chocolate,
chocolate.
Chocolate peanut
regular
butter.
chocolate, and then
Combine
if you
them.
want to, little
Booms.
They even had
I mean,
massive.
they had a fudge
this all
shaped
sounds
turtle
terrible
shell.
if you're listening. You didn't see the
Did you get
video.
it?
Boy, no, it was like $25.
Well, that's why we put it
You
on
get,
YouTube.
I like they
Yeah.
give you a little deal, and they don't really weigh it anymore. They're just like you
Just
want
take
this
a brick.
slice,
Yeah,
you
just
can
take a
have this
brick.
slice. We don't have to weigh it and all
Slinging
that.
bricks. That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
talking about.
Now
And
one
they're
cool,
like,
Get your
It's,
fudge plug up in here.
It's one for $5 or 3 for $25. Okay, sure. Let me have them.
now I will hoot
I
about this
can't do
little
math. I'm in Gatlinburg.
old school soda fountain.
Oh no!
Do you see how much
That's
money?
a shirt. If I've ever, actually, I don't know if that's a hat or shirt, but I can't
You
do
see how
math.
much
I'm
money?
in Gatlinburg.
You see how much money
That's
I
our
spent to come
first
here?
Hoot'n, which I was gonna say, they're at this point, this airs. There should be Hootin and Hollerin shirts in the store. ALOsters.com.
There's your clip for the show.
And there
right
might
there.
also be. I can't do math. I'm at Gatlinburg shirts because that's so good.
Who knows what that means? I don't know.
I like it. I don't think
was
it. I don't. You know what? It makes sense.
I
think
feel
it
like
does.
if you can do math, you wouldn't have ended up in Gatlinburg in the first place.
Yeah.
You start adding.
You
it up.
would've stayed
like,
in-
no, this ain't. This
Yeah.
ain't.
Not if you're doing
this
math
ain't worth
good.
it. Nah,
Not if you're doing math good.
no.
We did go in this old school soda fountain though. It was like
Man.
straight like 1950s diner, checkered floor,
Oh,
benches.
yeah,
and
there's
everything.
always
Oh, it
one
was-
of those.
Yeah,
we went. I think we went in that one. We did a little part of the video.
It was
We
like a
did.
tour
It's
or
Southern
something.
thing.
Was
at that
you
diner.
like, I'll take the number 2 special, and they're like, okay, so you want the pancakes, cupcakes, and Nutty Buddy combo? All right,
Yeah.
got you. Sure.
covered in syrup? Sure thing,
Yeah.
sweetie.
we're gonna
That'll
load
be
you up on sugar and carbs before you go hiking.
Yeah. Now go get up that hill and clean the dome.
Yeah. Oh, now die.
We'll sell you a defibrillator for $300.
I think we're talking about population loss in the South. I think probably Gatlinburg's taking out half of us with that.
Dude, do you remember
Eat all
the
the
whole
sugar,
place?
climb a mountain.
The whole place caught
We're
on
not built
fire?
for that.
Like a few years ago?
That was bad.
It was
man.
bad, man. It burned up a ton of stuff
Yeah.
Some people say it was an inside job,
inside the park.
pushing out the non.
There was a
It took out
serious real estate turnover after
Yeah.
that.
It
only
There
took out the old
displaced
places.
A lot of families that
Right?
could not get
well,
back
it
in
took out
after
the
that.
old places and
And
the people like the actual property owners.
It
Yeah, it
sucks.
turned it into all
Generational.
vacation.
We worked with the
homeowners.
local family when we shot that
You're right.
video there, and they like
If they'd
it was
painted the roofs blue.
child actor played Adam and
Bit
Talia's
of a
kid,
conspiracy guy myself.
and they were telling us about how bad it was.
Yeah, it was. Dude, we went up there like maybe the year after, and you could just tell. Like
They were talking
It's
about
like
this
it
all
just
the
middle
time.
class families are now gone from that area because of that.
Dude, same thing in Hawaii. That's what happened in
Really?
was it Maui?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Same thing, same situation. They're all gone because they can't afford to build back there.
Yeah.
Now it's condos.
So now they're just going to sell their
It's getting-
property and
Now
all
Dwayne
that.
Johnson and Oprah is gonna
We're getting a little
build it up.
too
They're
Joe
gonna-
Rogan-y here.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't see Dwayne the Rock Johnson in Gatlinburg when that happened.
Nope.
maybe Dolly's on the inside.
We were talking about bars earlier. Our
Wow.
Nashville bar in the last episode, or before this, 2 episodes ago. That's where our bar should be, Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it should just be sweets.
Mm-hmm.
Just we don't even just bags of sugar.
You just eat, it's a sugar bar.
Sugar bar, yes.
I like
How do
that.
you want it? You want powder? Do you want
We
granulated?
just got like
Pass out credit cards.
yeah.
our drinks
Yeah,
are
there you
like whiskey and sugar water.
Can I get
Or
that with a
something like
mirror?
that.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
really not much different from the moonshine places. It's just
Yeah,
like
let me
what,
have some of that nectar.
yeah, what flavor sugar do you want us to put in this rubbing alcohol? That's pretty much what that is.
You ever go do the tasting thing where you sit around
Yeah.
the thing? That's a good time, actually. I did enjoy
I think
that.
that's what makes Gatlinburg not fun for me anymore since I don't drink anymore because that would literally be
That's-
all I did on the
I
strip.
just don't. I just
I think that's why I like it now.
almost all those places are just getting their alcohol in barrels, and then they just flavor it in the bag.
yeah.
Dude, don't get around me calling that moonshine.
Pro tip:
Stop
if
it.
you've gone to Gatlinburg anytime
It's
soon,
not.
But you're going to the tasting. You're supporting it.
Oh, I like it, yeah. But it's not moonshine. I don't know what it. I guess.
No.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Now.
I'm gonna tell you what,
It's
that
not,
is-
it's not my definition.
That
of
is
moonshine.
modern day carpetbagger behavior.
Yeah.
Coming down here
You know-
and then saying, "Come get our moonshine" when you're bringing it in barrels.
a sour blueberry moonshine that's 30 proof yet. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
Or put this coffee
Garbage.
creamer.
30 proof.
That's not 30 proof.
What?
Better
Come
off drinking a
on.
ball of wine.
Yeah. What is it, a White Claw?
Pretty
They
much.
probably
Yes.
sell. They
Yeah,
probably
they're pretty
sell.
good. Yeah.
Well, like a high
seltzers
noon,
there.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go get sauced up and then go get you a Polish sausage from Fanny Farkles and you'll be good.
Oh yeah, Fanny Fart Uncles. They get that giant. They have a corn dog about this long. You ever ate it?
Yeah.
I never have.
Again,
Always-
another great way to die.
I want to, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can handle that.
It's a lot of beef.
Hey, right down the road from you know what the Space Needle thing is?
Yeah.
There's a pizza place that's got these slices of pizza about that
It's
big.
humongous, yeah.
So good.
Get it
man.
at the window.
Yes, so good. Love that. I like Gatlinburg. Did
I
say
do
that
like
already?
Gatlinburg. I just hate how busy it is now.
It's a good time, man.
This is so
I
off
think
the
maybe
rails.
I'll just
Wait,
go
what?
now.
Who has hooted? Who has hollered?
Me and you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll hoot and holler.
Joey,
go
what
ahead.
are we on time? He's got a mic. He can tell all of us now.
You got 15 minutes left.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
we
my
got it. We
goodness.
stick hard to an hour on this show.
No, you know what? This happens every time. The more I pay attention to our episodes, it's we'll go on these tangents for 45 minutes. The last two people have like 15 minutes to work with.
We just do what we want.
Yeah.
So
What's the problem with it, Drake? What's wrong with that?
yeah, we
absolutely
actually we kind of like it the way it is, Drake.
The system is working well.
Yeah, it is. It's
The numbers are proving the system works.
it's working in the fact that we're recording something and we go all the way through.
You know
That's-
it's not
That's a
working.
success. What?
The Waffle House, our local Waffle House.
Oh, yeah, segue.
You like that?
That was good.
You learned that from me.
Appreciate you. Because that's what I'm hollering about. The fact that they felt the need to renovate a Waffle House
Yep.
absolutely blows my mind.
You know that they're gonna put subway tile and stuff in it everywhere. Probably
It's not needed. It's not necessary. Just like we don't need new Waffle Houses.
They're
either.
probably gonna take the Waffle House song off the jukeboxes too.
Because I have this handy dandy chart right here.
Look at that.
This
You
is
got
all the
menu?
Waffle House
Paper boys
locations
over
in the
here.
United States.
We didn't get anything
Show
printed
us.
off.
I don't need any
thoughts.
more dots appearing on this map. And I don't need these dots being updated.
I mean, they're up to New York now, or is it northern Pennsylvania?
No, it's in New York.
Wow.
It's in New York.
Pennsylvania
We're going,
seems like an okay place to have a Waffle House
They're borderline redneck.
Yeah.
Oh, for
southern,
sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
The Appalachian part. Yeah.
I'm okay with all of these locations, I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'm okay with all of them.
Did you know
The,
the audience can't read that?
Well, that's why I turned it
See
around
how
this
good
way.
Joey's editing is.
Yeah.
The one that scares me, and the
Bro,
one,
that's
CSI,
gonna-
enhance.
That's going to be so. You're going to have to send that off to NASA to get unpixelated.
the one I want to try the most, though, is the one that is quite literally down here in the Gulf of Mexico. It's south of Miami.
You think that's in Key West, maybe?
Cuba.
Oh, Cuba.
Yeah, possibly. It ain't in a state, I can tell you that
Cubans getting
It's
Waffle
actually-
House before
It's actually in the water.
Before we get-
California is wild.
I bet it's on a pontoon boat.
much. Listen, I tear a Waffle House on a pontoon boat
You're
to
out there just on the
shreds.
water all day long.
Man.
You pull up and just eat a handful of bacon or
Just
something.
swim right up to it.
Oh, yeah.
Wet bacon all day.
Man, yeah, if it's
Give me
crispy
them-
enough to
Give me
start
them
with,
wet waffles all day long.
I'll eat a wet piece of bacon. I don't. it's just- who knows? Probably good.
Their bacon can't handle. They're already like paper thin over there.
You know
That's
what's
true.
bad is I live 2 minutes from the one Matt was talking about, and it took me seeing Matt's video to realize that was the one they were working
Not the
on.
big
Oh, I've
construction
got-
bins and no cars.
Well, there's some days they've been working on it. It's just got a big old sign slapped on it. Because
Yeah.
I'll go over there for lunch sometimes, and that's the third time I was like, let me just see if I
It's
can
been
scooch on over
closed.
here for lunch. Nope.
It's been closed for a while before they even started on it. Because that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
me and
They
Rachel go.
closed
There's
down.
a dude in there.
We
yeah.
go to Waffle House on Monday mornings. That's
Okay.
When the kids are in school, drop them off, go to Waffle House. What we do, pull up to that one.
It was like
Empty.
end of March. I think.
That's probably about right.
Mid to end
It
of
just had a
March.
paper note on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've rode with me from my house. You know I don't pass that Waffle House.
Which is wild.
Yeah, I avoid the highway.
Yeah.
Highway 78's a nightmare.
Where do you?
You go to a
You just
longer,
go straight across?
We'll
take
air it out
back-
right here.
I go through neighborhoods.
You sit at a
Oh, you
longer
come on
red
down.
light.
I see what you're doing.
You sit at a longer red light doing it that way.
Yeah, but I dodge too.
Not really.
Yeah?
I think by the time you've sat at that one, you could have been through those two.
Nah. I catch
Agree
it. I catch
to
it a good
disagree.
time.
I don't know
Maybe he
where I
just wants a
stand on
longer
this.
drive. Maybe sometimes you just need a little more time in the car just to decompress.
With his radio
about
all the way
life.
down.
I have started driving the 22 through downtown in the past couple of weeks, though.
Really?
Yeah, 78's awful.
No,
78.
I'm doing that every time.
Not a good highway.
They say it's the 280 of Walker County.
Yeah. I would say that they probably do say
On
that.
congestion,
Who is that?
Me, I said it just now.
Yeah. They say a lot.
Yeah.
congestion and IQ levels.
Yes.
Everything's about the same. Same amount of fast food restaurants, probably. I bet 280 ain't got no car lots like that, though.
Nope.
They're holding it down out on Jasper's area of 78.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Did you hoot and holler?
I didn't, but I can.
That was a hoot.
That was
a holler.
That was a holler.
Exact opposite, actually.
I think by episode 10, I'll probably
Think you'll
figure
have it
out.
reined in.
I think so.
I respect
That's
that.
time he graduates.
Well, the hoot for me this week, because I have been basically solo, so I've been responsible for my own food situation at night.
Yeah,
I
we
eat
know how
dinner.
Making them sliders.
We know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I've laid off the sliders because you guys basically just ridiculed me into it. But I've gotten heavy back into DoorDash.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
Well, so
And it
you're
could be
broke
a
is what you're telling
controversial
me.
topic.
It is.
Yeah.
It's stupid expensive.
What
But
you getting DoorDashed? out here?
literally anything except Waffle House, which hurts. But
Oh.
I'll pay that dasher fee
Yeah.
for the convenience of not having to leave the house.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Can you get any DoorDash where you live? Oh.
I don't. I guess I could probably.
I
don't
just
know.
discovered that Uber Eats will bring me stuff from Jasper.
Oh,
Really?
You know, now for those familiar with the area, so it's to bring me something like a 20-minute drive from. I don't know how many miles that is.
You know where I live ain't even really on the map or nothing. I don't think
Pull it up and see.
other people know. I mean, on the map in general.
Oh, that's
like
true.
it's like
They make-
doesn't exist. you
Well,
know?
also, I think the driver has to accept it. One of them, like, I guess it pops up those who live in the area and they have opportunity to take
Yeah.
it or not. And a lot of them are just like, I ain't doing that.
well, I don't know
Oh,
if
no.
it's I don't know if it's specific to just Pizza Hut or not. But I tested this theory the other day. So went on Pizza Hut's app. Was getting ready to place a to-go order. Estimated time.
You type with two fingers.
Well, you know, I'm
We
building
working
the phone
on an
up.
iPad over here.
Yeah.
Building the phone up.
What is that? A typewriter?
Oh, now we're doing a
So,
photographer thing.
Yeah. I'm lost. I'm lost. Hey, technology. Am I right?
Now we're Doctor Strange over here. We just
Conjuring it up.
you're
there.
making it. You're doing a
Yeah.
remix.
using Infinity Stones. And,
But no, the delivery time going straight through Pizza Hut was going to be like an hour and something. Mm-hmm. Order it through DoorDash, 45 minutes,
well, that cost you more, didn't it?
like $12.
You pay for that.
Jeez.
For
That's pretty
15
good.
minutes quicker.
That's
I don't
almost
know.
$1 a minute.
You need to go back to
Almost.
Gatlinburg.
I'm not good at math.
You need to go back to Gatlinburg.
Where'd you graduate from? Gatlinburg?
The streets of Gatlinburg.
Real crowded.
Specifically,
Yeah,
the one
real
right in front
populated
of
there.
Huck Finn's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know where Bubba Gumps is?
Across from the old mill.
Yeah. Well, you throw your tip in there too. So I mean, you're gonna tip your Pizza Hut.
You
guy the
pay
same
like
way.
$50 for a pizza.
It was like 36.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. You could have got a
was it
good
good?
pizza for $36.
Yeah.
Got a large pizza. Got the crazy bread, not crazy bread. What do they call it? Pizza, cheesy bread,
bread.
whatever. A 2-liter drink and a $5 tip.
$5, huh?
$5.
What 2 liter did you go with? What drink?
Diet Dr Pepper.
Good. That cancels all the other stuff out. Good call.
You ate every bit of that.
At least you didn't add to it.
Never been
over
to
here.
Gatlinburg.
There was a little bit of cheesy bread left over.
Oh, that cheesy bread.
I'm just gonna be real honest. There was none of that Diet Dr Pepper left.
Just drink straight out of the bottle.
Straight out of the 2 liter.
You know he's
Straight
right.
out of the
Why
2
would
liter.
you pork up if
Look, he got
it's just you
dirtying dishes
Oh yeah.
up?
He's got decent sized hands. He
Fun
probably,
fact:
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
top
I'll
of the
rip
2
that bad
liter is
boy.
the same as a 20-ounce bottle. So
That's a fact.
You know, as
That's
long
true. Yeah.
Very true. We've all had that sad moment in our life where you've lifted up a 2 liter. You're like, oh, that drink's a little too easy for being honest with you.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that easy. Why am I drinking this in my bed?
Because those 3 liters
How'd you
used
know
to
I was
be
in the
big
bed?
old. Yeah, they were like
That
3
you
times
heard
the
out the
size.
window?
You'd hurt somebody with
boy,
it.
I was like,
you
woo,
could,
woo.
yeah.
Or I
Kids
thought
these
that was
days,
Eduardo the
they
squirrel,
want-
but no.
those
I
NCAA
know.
complainers, they don't even know.
Eduardo.
Why don't
I
we
better
shrink
ju-
from 2 liters?
I better jump into mine.
I don't know. We had 2 conversations going on at once there. That was
Everybody's
You know
probably
what?
trying to figure out who's doing what.
You know what? If the audience can't keep up with that, then too bad.
I'm so sorry. I did say this was our first episode, I think. So that's
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out.
yeah.
We don't have a clue what we're doing.
We're getting worse with time.
I think-
we're getting older.
yeah.
I assume
That's
that
true.
these microphones work like a FaceTime call, where if one person's talking, you can't hear the other person
Yeah.
talking.
Joey can do that. He
Yeah.
will kill us if he had to sit down and actually do it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's plotting.
People that's
He
watching
could defend himself right now, that microphone.
can see dementia happening in real time
That's a good point.
because we're getting real close to Jack's. Mm-hmm. The way we're acting, we better slow down, guys.
We could set up. We could do it in a Jack's.
Oh, we should, and just get the faces of all the confused old people. Whoa, what are y'all doing? Because we're not eating. We're in there recording something.
I love that. Also, these mics will pick up so many terrible things. We'd have to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be
Hear
a
the
nightmare.
fly buzzing around.
yeah. Can I hoot and holler?
Oh, in
Yeah,
one.
we got a couple of minutes.
I like that.
I don't. Do I have to? Nah, I could. So
Join us next week.
No.
I went to a
Holler
public
Town.
pool today, and that's kind of going to be my hoot and holler is the positive and negative of that. So I don't have a pool. Obviously, I'm going to one where I pay to swim like a peasant.
Hey, everybody's got to do it. Nobody swims for free anywhere.
Nobody swims
That's a
for
fact.
free. Not
No
in,
such
not
thing
in
as
the
a free
United
swim.
States of
That's
America.
what my teacher used to
Nope.
say
Yep.
up in Gatlinburg.
No, right? Yes, yeah. You can't swim
Out there
there
at the
for free.
aquarium.
That's for sure. But yeah, so I was telling you guys earlier that people just take their kids and will just drop them off at these pools. And this little kid, about 8 years old, had one of those water cannons, blasted me directly in my face with it. I'm just having a conversation with my wife and kids, and it's like, blah, 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 just all in the face. And that's obviously a holler. That's not good.
We're gonna slow mo that.
Not refreshing.
Blah, 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 blah. That's what I did.
How far away were you from the kid? Was you like
Once,
point blank? Or?
once my eyes focused and I could see again,
Oh, you got sucker punched with it.
he blasted me. He was probably 8 feet from me. Probably it was.
That's close range.
There was
That's
nothing
close
else he
range.
could. I was sitting on the edge of the pool. There's nothing else that he was aiming at. Nothing. He looked at me and never seen me. We didn't know one another.
What'd you say to him?
I just looked at him and I said, "Hey, no."
Talking to a kid like it's a dog.
Yeah, you're going to get. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Then
Go on now.
Yeah, so and he did. He went on. He looked at. We made eye contact, and he was like, "Yikes!"
So he did. He did go on get.
he went on. 'cause
He belongs to
see-
Pretty good
somebody
swimmer?
probably. They know that.
But I'm
yeah.
just like I'm a target for things like that at public pools. I don't know what it is, man.
You're frequently getting blasted in the face.
Getting hit with stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's the worst thing you've been hit by at a public pool?
probably volleyball.
Those hurt.
Yeah, no fun.
Yeah, because it'll be like a 14-year-old throwing it or something like that. I don't
Getting
know
spiked with it.
Yeah, they're already. There's 20 people, 30, however, a bunch of people in the
I
pool.
mean, you got to be careful when a game of water polo breaks out.
Yeah, what are they doing with the playing water volleyball in a public
just
pool?
throwing it, man.
That's
Throwing
just
it all
awful.
the way across.
Are there no lifeguards here?
They're not good. They don't ban anything apparently, because you can just drop your kid off like
Well,
a
they're also-
daycare
Oh,
to
no.
a swimming
Kids.
pool. Insane.
Well, we're talking about Rickwood Caverns, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Cold,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
coldest
That's rural
water
any
in
part of the
Alabama.
South whatsoever, right there.
Do what?
That's just rural South.
Rickwood.
No, just this whole probably like your state park's got a pool, and there's some people like
That's
I ain't
where-
got childcare, lifeguards on duty.
Well, that's
This'll work.
Yep.
It's a good pool though, man. You see some wild people
I'll pick
up
'em
there,
up at
man.
4.
I love it.
The kid was just looking to have some fun, wanted to make a friend. His
Well,
mom
go.
dropped him off, and he saw you, and he said,
not
"This guy
here-
could be my friend. He looks friendly."
Oh,
And you
why don't I
said-
shoot him in the
you
face
s-
with a water gun?
Kids are weird. And you said, "No, kid,
I didn't
get out of here,
I didn't know.
Scarred that kid for life.
man."
Well, just go make friends with somebody
He got
else.
back in his mom's car that evening, and she's like, "How was the pool today?" He's like, "I tried to
Disheveled.
make a friend, like you said."
He said,
Yeah.
"Go and get."
Yeah, you remember,
Absolutely disheveled.
Mama, you remember?
Showed him a water toy.
Right when you smoking them Marlboros when I got out of the car, and you said, and I said, hey, Mama, I'm gonna take his water gun and shoot strangers with it. And you was like, oh, baby, I don't care what you do. Yeah.
You know, it was that too.
That's, yes.
The last thing he heard from his mama was "Go on now, get." And he gets in that pool to make a friend, and you say,
Like, oh.
"Go on now, get."
He swims up to me and he's
no.
like, oh, a father figure.
Yep.
And
no,
then-
you
and
just
then-
like my mama.
My mama told me
Hey,
men. Well,
no.
Mama told me this is how men was.
You should have pulled the Klaxmer, just pulled the drawstring
Yeah,
out.
I'm
with
just
one
trying
hand.
to hang out with you and your family. You said go on and get like my mama
They'll,
did.
just like mama's, they'll sit there in their underwear
Yeah, you
and
know
tell you
what-
to get. That's
yeah.
just like she said.
You know what my daddy did a long time ago? He went up and got, and here you are acting just like him.
Was that before or after you took a picture of your legs?
Boy, that was funny, wasn't it?
You did do that. That's something a girl would do.
They was looking sexy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's trying to take
Allegedly.
the hot dog picture where they put their put his legs out. Looks like a little hot dog.
If you had,
Yeah,
never-
mine's about the size of hot dogs.
oh,
I got them little skinny wiener legs. Watch out, Fanny Farkle. I brought my own.
here
I
comes the
got my
wiener
own
legs.
corn dogs.
That's what I call my legs, them
Put these
corn
on a
dogs.
That boy ain't eating enough pancakes.
There it is. Thank y'all for listening to what might be the very last episode of Hootin' and Hollerin'. Who
It's
knows?
a wrap, son.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we
What a way
should
to
at this
close
point have shirts in the store. So go to thegettinplace.com or maybe it's just gettinplace.com. You know what? Or don't. Just don't do any. Just ignore everything I'm saying. Don't.
This is
can-
actually a
I've
map
gotta
of where you
remember
can
the
get
name.
the shirts.
Oh,
These
yeah.
are actually everywhere they're going to be shipped to
I was
before they
about to say,
make
that's
it
where
to
it's
you.
gonna bounce back and forth before it gets there.
Very,
Kmart, huh?
very
Nice.
likely. All right, there it is. Take care. God bless. Tell your mom and then we say, hey, roll.